It's like, what's this about? Shut up! I'm not telling you. Roar! Get back to your studies. It's like the rare baby bird must be returned to its mother. I'll go in the morning. Suddenly, out of nowhere, after you've been vocally abusive to me for a month, and it's like you're doing the morning. I leave at dawn. Okay, we leave at dawn. Then she's like chasing after her. It's like, look, I'm a barbarian, and it's like, stop mocking everything. And I'm like, this book is insane. Insane.
It just sounds like a Sunday.
In the world of Tom King, yes. Helena Windhorn. For the barbarian in you.
Right? And this was created by the people that are going to bring us Supergirl. They brought a Supergirl World of Tomorrow before this.
Superwoman World of Tomorrow. No, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. What am I saying?
Thank you.
Oh, look at you with your page puncher.
Right. In this, we got to show this off, right? I don't know if you did like some. Right? This is the original Hush.
Right, except it's the reprint of second printing as a page puncher.
Right, inside there. But I think that's awesome. I think the comic book is awesome. I think we're gonna break this, and we're gonna
sell that
CGC the book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what you do.
Batman.
And we're celebrating. Hush 2 is out today, so lots of Jim Lee covers. So I think Joey showed off, right? Like the great fold cover of all the connecting covers
that don't connect.
The two do. And
two do, and one doesn't. It is so bad, I want to slap people at DC. I'm just tired. I'm tired of all of it, Anthony. Everyone gets a slap.
Larry, you can't just...
Spider-Man can't be happy? Slap him. Connecting covers that don't make sense? Slap them.
Larry!
You already have 20 Jim Lee covers roaming around, all right? You don't need this. Slap. Everybody gets a slap.
What's going on here?
Sir, I'm arrested.
I did like the embossed cover though with the gold foil. Did you see that gold foil bat symbol?
It's okay. Still gets a slap.
And then
I actually have one on my way.
Sean Gordon Murphy also did a foil.
Oh yeah, wait, is that the one that literally looks like White Knight except he did all the imagery of the original Hush series instead?
Yes.
Yeah, garbage. Slap. Everybody gets a slap. Are you teasing me with super freaking Crypto the Super Dog and Poison Ivy when they're probably not even in this story? Slap, 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 slap. Everybody gets a slap.
I think everybody from the original story is making appearances.
Pretty upset about it last night.
Well, because the stupid editor has to open his stupid mouth. Tom Brevoort was in an interview, and they're like, "Oh, clearly Ultimate Spider-Man is successful. Like, why is Peter and Mary Jane not together?" "Oh, well, we've determined that single Peter is best for homogeny," or whatever crap word he used, right? And he's like, and he goes, "An Amazing Spider-Man has and continues to remain our most impressive selling title." It's like, yeah, because you give it all the variants, you freaking dum-dum. Like, we're too stupid. So anyhow, I lost my mind. I said, just stop buying the book. Everyone, just stop buying the book. Just give your money to other books at the comic shop. Let that comic book rot and die on the shelf.
Spider-Man #1 is coming out. It's gonna look amazing.
I don't care. I'm not buying any of it ever.
Amazing.
No. I'll buy anything else that isn't that. I will gladly buy a different book to support you and not Amazing Spider trash and just let it die. It needs to die. Remember Cut It to the Bone, Anthony? Remember 2008? Cut It to the Bone? Exactly.
I brought that story up yesterday.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That mother, who was he at Marvel at the time? Former vice president?
We should. Yeah, it's Dan Buckley.
Dan Buckley was like, "If you're so upset, cut your orders to the bone." And retailers did. And the following year, at the same breakfast, Dan Buckley's like, "Well, we heard the message, and that's what you need to remember, people. Mess with their money, then they'll learn.
Yes.
Mess with their money."
Yes.
But do support your local retailers because they are the bread and butter of our society.
There are 100. There's like look behind you there, right? Like there's all those books there to choose from. So
right.
Did you watch Daredevil?
Yes.
Liked it?
Liked it very much.
I liked it very much too.
Which one are you going to make?
Since they're both the same price.
Yeah, just repeat everything you just said.
Since they're both the same price, I make this cover I like.
I'm very excited for Mr. Bernthal to be back into the show. I know it's not going to be the last time we see him because the Daredevil poster has him with short hair, no beard, so he's going to do more in it because that wasn't his look when we saw him. So, yeah, I just think it's really good. Me and my brother are enjoying it. I'm glad I'm watching a show with my brother again. The last
Brothers!
one brothers, happy and singing, and we're anyway. The last time we watched the show was X-Men '97. So that was pretty cool.
It was right up your alley.
I like him. He's pretty cool, actually. He's a really cool guy. Younger.
Oh, so you're teaching the ropes now?
I've been teaching him the ropes for
Not listening.
33 years. He's not listening.
Probably to his benefit. What, you want to dance?
Yeah. Anyway, I think the show's amazing. What say you, Sam?
I think it's very good. I've made my gripes about only seeing Daredevil once in the suit.
And that's what I was going to bring up next.
Welcome to the comic.
Yeah.
Welcome to the comic. He's not in the suit every issue. There are runs where you only see him in the courtroom.
We're waiting for him to be born again.
Yeah.
Or something. He's bringing around his little Dungeons and Dragon die everywhere and just flipping with it and saying like, when am I going to be born again? And as soon as he decides to be born again, he'll be born again. But he was practicing. He was practicing at the end of the last episode.
Frank made him cry.
Frank did make him cry. That was such a cool scene.
Because it's the first time we've really talked about Foggy in, 4 episodes?
Yeah.
It's all about Foggy!
He dies in the first, 15 minutes, and we haven't talked about him since
Well,
then. They brought him up once.
What I'm saying
Very-
is,
very
like,
briefly.
In the storyline, I guess, and you could clarify this. There's a story where Foggy gets killed, but he doesn't get killed.
Yeah, I don't know if they're
and
gonna.
there's
I don't know.
Easter
I
eggs
don't.
throughout the episode
I don't know that they're gonna
about
do that because you see him. Karen sees him die, unless Karen's the one hiding him.
Well, also,
Because you haven't seen Karen since episode 1.
also
either.
Matt hears him die. Like he
But in
knows
the
his heart
comic, they
stop.
also make-
Hey everybody, it's me Josh, and you're watching Council of Comics.
I think everybody from the original story is making appearances in this story.
You know what? And you think that sounds reasonable? That is so lame. Why does Crypto need to turn his head again for Hush round 2? Hush is like, ooh, I gotta move all the chess pieces. Let's make sure Superman and Crypto are involved. You
I think
know?
you would want to not have Superman and Crypto involved.
And yet somehow his stupid, treacherous plot is gonna get them involved.
Yeah.
It's like, once again, I brought Superman and Crypto into the fold because it was necessary. Tommy Elliott.
Only maybe this time Superman can snap Hush's neck.
That would be very controversial. Sounds like a job for Absolute Superman.
Although Absolute Superman seems like he is. He's just the working guy's, Superman.
The working guy's hero, just the 2025 version.
Yeah.
You use these people as your insects when you yourselves are the parasite. Kneel before Krypton. Ah! How are we on fire?
What does he do with that cape? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that energized cape is interesting.
Yeah. They're doing a good job, I think, over at the Absolute Universe. Anyway, Absolute Martian Manhunter comes out today. So, and that looks like weird. It just looks like it's going to be weird, guys. You could care less?
It's hard. If you're gonna put so much effort into turning me off with your artwork, I'm done. As it is, I'm giving Absolute Flash a chance, and that's it.
Oh, Absolute Flash, originally Steve thought we don't care about the Flash, but he read it and he said it was pretty good. I didn't read it yet, but I
read it online.
I ruined it.
Do you know what I read finally?
I ruined the twist.
Do you know what I finally finished? And I forgot to grab a copy physically? I finally finished The Deviant!
Well, it finally finished up.
I know, but you know what, Anthony, do you know how upsetting it was for me to realize that it was out and then I'm at home with freaking COVID, so I had to get a digital copy just so I could read it and finish it and just be like, aha! I knew nothing all along, but I love it!
So.
I do get a little upset that it's not a traditional mystery with the traditional elements. Like I've always told you, you always know what's up because you're always introduced to everything you need to know in the first chapter.
First act,
Right,
yeah.
and that's not how this works. You are technically, if this is a 3-act book, then it's the beginning of the second act where you're introduced to the elements you need to know for the final chapter.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But that's okay, because I had a hell of a ride reading it, and I really enjoyed it. And at the end of the day, as bizarre and twisted and gory as it was still a Christmas story, and you can't say that all the time. You can't say that otherwise. You can put down a Spider-Man and pick up a G.I. Joe. You can put down a Spider-Man and pick up a Superman. You can put down a Spider-Man and get a Radiant Black.
Spider-Man.
You can put down Spider-Man and get Spider-Boy.
Yeah. And Miles Morales.
And Miles Morales. Or Ultimate Spider-Man.
Or Spider-Gwen. Or the
There you
TVA.
go.
And Spider-Girl's coming out soon if you want to, waste your money more.
Hey, she is Bullseye's apprentice and I love her. Show her some respect.
Sorry, Cliff.
I just think it's cool she throws a little spider.
They have the Spider Ninja
because
things.
they-
I love
yeah.
this Ninja Stars. It's
Yeah.
great. Because Bullseye taught her. Can you imagine the pettiness that Bullseye's like, hey, Daredevil's been training some Spider Kid? I need to get one of those.
That's so petty.
It is so petty. It is great.
Just so happens that there is a girl that has spider-like powers.
Right, and he's like, I will train you.
Actually, what's her power? She can mimic other people's powers, right? That's the deal?
Yeah.
Taskmaster?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's actual spider powers.
It's like, but yeah,
I see,
she
I
is
see.
powered though, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And so Bailey, Spider-Boy, she has his powers.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Right, but I am fascinated to see that if she meets other spider people like Miles, will she mimic his powers like the chameleon ability?
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
So is
become
it
a
like
vampire.
mimic? Is it like does she take him on like permanently?
No, just like when she's around them. But of course, it makes her a very powerful ally because she's learning all these dangerous moves and then she's learning how to use other people's abilities in combat.
Yeah.
But there is something about, she seems to have Spider-Boy's powers consistently. And I don't know if that has to do with the nature of how she got her abilities or if she spent so much time around him or what. But other people, she seems to be like, oh, that's a really neat thing you did.
They explained it, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
They did explain it in the comic in an issue of Spider-Boy, but I'm not.
I wonder
don't
if she's
remember.
I wonder if she's like the X-Men mimic and she can actually hold on to some of it for a while, but not
You know
everybody
what?
she meets.
All of us carry around with us.
I know, but we have terrible reception in here.
Not now.
The point is, it's a fun story. Oh, that's right. He got his internet upgraded.
Batman does that kind of stuff all the time. They don't die.
Yeah, Batman.
Yeah, he knows how to do it.
Okay.
He's Batman. Represent.
Hush.
Sorry. I'm really excited about the show. I'm excited to be excited again.
Have you heard of the rumors about season 2 that they're filming right now?
They're filming it already?
What?
Yeah.
Daredevil?
Season 2?
Of what?
No.
Daredevil. Born Again.
Oh, they're calling this a different show?
Yeah.
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 Whatever. I'm fine with that, but okay.
What's
'Cause this is
that?
technically like season 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, what is it?
So
Did they give him his shitty suit?
Daredevil supposedly is gonna gather like the Defenders, Moon Knight,
Oh, no.
and everybody to fight against Fist's anti-task force or something like that. Anti-vigilante task force.
I like that. So they're bringing back Moon Knight?
That's the rumor though.
No,
The
see-
Defenders definitely.
See, if
Well,
you
that
do
sucks.
it right, though, you have to go get Spider-Man.
Yeah, but they can't put him in there.
Wait, why can't they?
Because
They can't.
because
They don't have the
Sony,
rights.
Sony
Still Sony?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although,
For like a live action TV
doesn't
show.
correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm trying to remember. I know that Sony owns the rights to Spider-Man, but doesn't Marvel own the rights to Tom Holland as Spider-Man?
No, Marvel owns the rights to Spider-Man animation under like TV show, like episodic.
Okay. I thought that
And
Sony owned the property,
Yeah.
but since Marvel's films had cast Holland, they technically own his contract.
Helped Sony cast Tom Holland. Sony
Right.
cast Tom Holland. Yeah.
Right.
So it's all Sony except for the animation.
Sony, can't you just let it go? Just let it go.
Yeah,
Take some
really.
points in the back end and be happy.
Yeah.
Nobody likes your product.
I was gonna
All
say,
of your
you
movies
guys
suck.
suck.
All
You
of
guys
your
suck.
all of your Marvel
terrible.
movies blow.
Yeah.
There's sections of them that are decent. Like I'm not gonna lie, the Morbius movie for the first half hour is actually not bad, and then it takes a hard turn into garbage, real fast.
Well, at the end of the day,
and
it ends up being
Craven
garbage.
is not a Craven movie. Decent movie, not Craven. Call it something else. Just don't call it Craven.
You guys do okay games still. Like the Spider-Man games were okay. They, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Nobody wants to play as MJ. Nobody. Stop.
What, Jackpot?
Not even Jackpot. MJ with a stun gun. You want to run around with MJ with a stun gun? Like a ghetto Assassin's Creed? Y'all are stupid. Like really fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I'm a little.
2 in the jar.
I know.
Right?
Did I say fuck?
Is it in the jaw?
In the jar.
In the jar.
When he's around me, he gets an accent.
It sounded like you said in the jaw, and I'm like, don't think that means. I think that
And then he punches me twice.
No.
No, he's talking about
It
something
means
else.
something else.
Dicks.
Well, all right. I was trying to be
I'm sorry.
family friendly, but you want to go.
I think we're past the family friendly on this show.
But that is a good idea. But then, are they gonna bring back Iron Fist? Because I don't want him to do that.
Yeah.
Also, there's a new. That's not even the set photo I was talking about. There's a new one.
Of what? What are they showing?
I mean, it's a pretty big spoiler.
I don't care.
So it's Daredevil in an all-black suit coming out of the water with caves behind him.
He's gonna be in the black suit, huh?
So Shadowland.
Hey everybody, my name's Kamaria, and you're watching The Council of Comics.
So, yes, that is farting. It's the Fartacular special for Harley Quinn. It comes out today, Wednesday. What is today? It's March 26th? No. Really? Okay, so it's almost over, guys. That's it. Not the world, just the month. The month is almost over. March 26th today. Like the Fartacular special. New Batman Hush 2. Amazing Spider-Man is over. What else we got? There's a ton of stuff. New G.I. Joe by Larry Hama.
X-Men Hunt is over.
Yeah, the X-Men Manhunt for Professor Xavier, the Omega issue is out today. About 1,000 other titles. It's a pretty big week, so a lot of excitement here at the shop, as you can probably hear in the background. I appreciate everybody tuning in. This is the 137th episode of Council of Comics. Thank you for joining us again. We're going to be having our whatnot on Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Not this week, but every other week from now until infinity, I suppose. So, yeah, I don't plan on going anywhere. Even though the month is. It's a shame, but whatever. April, I love April. Birthday month. It's going to be beautiful. So, thank you all for joining us, and we'll see everybody soon.
But they can't see you. They can see enough of me. Look at this. Look, this is perfect for Bay photos. Wow, look at that. That's the Groot hammer. Stormbreaker. Oh my god. Get that. So tight. Oh, thank you. Okay, somebody's ringing dinging. Somebody's ringing dinging. Somebody's ringing dinging. Lesbian next to Joey's. Lesbian? Yeah. What? You know what I'm talking about. Stormbreaker. There it is, Eddie. Wow, whose stomach was that? I got somebody's stomach's growling. Anthony stuffed a big one. Hey, never mind. Yeah. Ready? Okay. Yeah. What's going on over here? Alright. You comfortable? You good? Alright. Oh, sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for New Comic Book Day. We're gonna take a 1 week break. I got a week next week, so I can't film. So we'll see you a week after that. But on this Sunday,
This isn't messing with.
no. This is Hollywood's entertainment. We gotta keep going forward.
It's ambiance.
Even though. So on Sunday, we are finishing out Cliff's trilogy for 2025 season of directors. We're doing Renaissance Man, starring Danny DeVito, for the director Penny Marshall. So we're finishing that out. So tune in on Sunday, 5 p.m., 2 p.m. Pacific. We'll give you chances to win ducks. We're going to go over all the film, all the box office. We're going to see how bad Snow White did in its second week. Oh, God, that was horrible. But Oh, it's telling me.
Somebody
We're gonna blow!
Somebody take your medicine.
Then on Monday is New Keys and Hot Comics. Episode 135. We'll go over all the new books, all the new keys. 8 p.m. 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll give you chances to win ducks for that as well. And then we won't be back next Wednesday, but we'll be back on Thursday after that for Fill in the Blanks, episode number 5, Ultimate X-Men Sea Bizzle Green Shirt Guy. So make sure you tune in for that. 7 p.m., 8 p.m. We're not sure, but start 7 p.m. just in case. All right, so that's it. Anybody else got anything else to say? It's Eddie. Hey, it's Eddie. Everybody loves Eddie. All right, that's it.
My food's ready.
All right, we'll see you guys very, very soon. We love you. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. She's gonna blow!
Oh, you should add an explosion.
Oh, man.
I can feel the energy flow. So intense how the energy glow. When my energy low, that's when my enemies show. I let my enemies know. I take my enemy's soul and burn my enemy's gold. Yeah, hitched's amazing. Spiderman villain. Clark Kent, Bruce Wayne, all the same villains. Joker's goblins. Luther's the president. Catwoman like the venom in. I'm dealing with these penguins that want me to kneel before Zod. It's a job for Castle. Through roads like a war machine to find Destro's castle. Xavier schools filled with fools, teaching young mutants how to misuse the powers with which we all fuse. America's frozen in ice. Wonder Woman's disappeared into the night. So Wonder Girl wanders through the years, wondering why no one can explain the tears. Causing havoc, seduced by Madeline, lost in limbo with magic. Black is like the brightest day. Where are the heroes? Soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save my life. Crisis after crisis, suffering through annihilation. Resurrection of the righteous. Stole the signal from Soundwave as I fought off Ravage. My optimist was lying on the ground dying. I'm missing my MJ, can't live without Lois. Rise at my lowest, going through storms like a road that can't be touched. Watch her hit a warn, forced to trust. New Jedi being born, in an empire soon to be dust. But Yoda's gone, and our fathers are fighting with decisions that made them turn. Had the temple burn, and that's when Mama lost her will to live. Hit me in the sand, and set me off the Dagobah to learn. Lose my hand in return, as the hero. Soon as I get there, everything will be alright. I'll be your hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save your life. Yeah, soon as they get here, everything will be alright.